So welcome back to the channel. And it's been an absolute age since I've been on the shore. It must be 3 months or more, probably nearer the 4. And we've come down to Southbourne Beach. It's now coming to the end of September, beginning of October. The tourists are sort of starting to go. I mean, it's a lovely sunny day and there's been a lot of people around, so hence I've come back in the afternoon, late afternoon, and people are starting to move off now, so you can start swinging leads around with ease and it's not too bad. And fishing, I'm told, is starting to really pick up down the Southbourne. It's a lovely beach, you've got to see it, to see lovely sand, and just out of the distance, it's lovely and flat. The way people not been to Southbourne, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Sandy beach, a little bit of stone near this water line, shelves down, there's a gully, then a bank, and if you can get behind the bank, it's a really good way. Get in the gullies, you get all mixtures, rays, bass, sole, turbot, codlin, especially this time of year. It really is productive. So we're here, we're going to have a go, and the rig is so simple. Look at the rig. Oh hey, nearly knocked over the table, didn't I? Just a little bit of line go. So we're using the free hook flapper, using grip weight from Sea Weights, 70-pound lasso line. Snoods are only about 8 inches long. I've used rubber tubing just to hang it off, so you can see it hangs off slightly, just to stop some of the tangles. Stainless steel swivels, and then to my main line I've just got a Termalink. And then rod wise, I am using down my Black Rock Renaissance. For people who have not seen it, I actually stripped out the actual reel seat, give it a light sand in, put a big tube on, so I've now got a sliding reel seat. I much prefer casting with a load down. So that's what I've done. And these rods, I think I'll pay about 110 for them. And they're just brilliant. I just love them. They're just such a nice rod for this area. But they can handle a decent fish and they can handle a decent weight. The tip on them are really, really nice and sensitive. Let me just do that. Oh, I don't bash it around too much. Just don't want to. It's just nice and tippy, beautiful action, and they go extremely well with 10 fathom 2, and I've got 12s. I've got 14-pound main line with 70-pound tapered leader, and that is pretty much a setup. The sun is high in the sky at the moment, but that'll be going down shortly. It's now 5 o'clock, sorry, 4 o'clock, and it's going to hopefully start to happen. I've had a load of nibbly bites, and I've got this little critter. Which was a nice surprise. A nice little gill. Over the moon. To see them, absolutely over the moon. Beautiful things, great fighting, absolute great fighting. Look at that, beautiful, aren't they? Anyway, I'm putting them back in the bucket. I'll get them away in a minute shortly. But 3 or 4 pounds would be lovely, wouldn't it? That'd be lovely. So the target tonight is the race, the place, the sole, and hopefully a chance of a codlin. For the moment, it's sunny. I've got both rods out with the free hook flappers. Just trying for the place really at the moment while the sun's up. Probably should actually bung a little bit of mackerel on to maybe pick up a turbot. You really don't know. but that's what we're doing. We've got Mike Cave, quality time fishing in the distance. There, he's giving a nice wave, fishing alongside him. And we've got our good old friend Oscar coming down a bit short later. There's a few anglers turning up in the distance now, which doesn't surprise me one bit, because the word is fishing is going extremely well down here. So I'm expecting a lot of people, really am. Along the whole beach, I'm expecting tip lights galore. Anyway, enough of the chatting, let's get more of the fishing going. So, just going to bait up. I've got some lovely rag from Cosham Angling, my local tackle supplier. Superb worm. It's just the right size as well, nothing too big. Really is nice bit of worm. Just putting it on. I'm using size 6 scratching match hooks and raw hooks, and I really do like those hooks. They really do nail the fish, and they're super easy to unhook. This is fantastic. It's better for the fish as well. What I've done behind me is I've got a little cool bag, and all I'm doing is just getting a handful of ragworm at a time, putting it on the tray here, bait station, and keeping the bait as fresh as I can and lively as I can. And there we go, all baited up, really far out there. I've got a gripper on at the moment on this one, but I've got a non-gripper on the other one, both with a luminous green, because it seems to really work here, and that's why we got it. And you really don't need to lift out far here, you really don't. So there's my setup. Got the bait station just there, which makes life so much easier, especially if you've got a bad back. Stops all that crouching down. And the tips are fairly high. And if any of you have got the Ingold's tripod or others, these connectors here, or rod holders, I should say, not connectors, rod holders, are absolutely brilliant. They grip the rod like you wouldn't believe. Absolutely brilliant. Get them from Veals, and they just stop the reel spinning round. I really do like them. I've seen a lot of anglers go to them now, and it seems to stop that rod getting pulled off as well. Too many rods have been damaged by being pulled off the rod rest, and it's just not good, especially if you've got expensive rods. Every now and again, I just like to give the reels a couple of spin rounds just to drag the weight that little bit, just to give it a little bit of movement. It's really settled out there. Sometimes just that movement is enough to entice a fish to jump on your hook. But the other side of it is, if you have got a fish on, it's a good indicator if you have, you can feel it. Or you'll see the tip go. Little schoolie! As you heard, a little school bass. I think there's quite a few of them around. So I brought a little Joey with me, which I caught the other day on the boat. And there's quite a lot of them, just that size. Absolutely beautiful size for this sort of setup. Absolutely beautiful. So we're going to give the bottom hook a bit of a mackerel sliver. I'm going to try to see if we can get out a little turbot. So just going to quickly whip off a fillet of the mackerel, and they're absolutely perfect. It's that sort of size, finger sort of size. I'm just going to hook him at the very bottom, lay him on the line, and then get a bit of elastic. He says, there we go. No, we don't. Try that again, and again, and again. There we go. We're up and running. Just winding it up, making sure the hook point is showing. Beautiful. Stop rolling around. There we go. Sorted. There we go. Beautiful little bait presentation there. Just go and wash my hands. And we're going to send it to the horizon, or as far as we can go. Second species of the night. A little bass. Not the biggest, but always nice to see, and give it a little good of account of itself actually, considering it's only probably half a pound, something like that, maybe a bit more. But anyway, absolutely beautiful. Look at it. Fighting machines. Let's put it back. So that's that back. Get rebaited back up. I suspect that it's all going to really kick off once dusk starts, which ain't far away now, to be fair. Just getting rid of the old scrag ends of worm. Put a bit of fresh on. Plenty of it. I can feel that temperature dropping. The sun's just gone behind a fair decent cloud there, and it is cold. You can feel it. I'll be getting my kit on in a minute. Don't want to get cold. Sounds like there's some great music down at Bournemouth Pier, that neck of the woods. It's really thumping away down there. Well, time to have a little bit of a cook up. So what have we got today? We have got rice at the bottom, pork loin, bit of ginger, bit of onion, bit of soy sauce. Just chuck it in and stir it up. Probably could have done with a little bit. Mike's just caught a fish. I couldn't see what it was though. But anyway, we'll get back to the cooking. Could have done a bit of soy sauce. Remember that next time. Turn the flame down. Nice and gentle. Happy days. Give it a bit of a stir up. And we'll let that cook off. Mike had dab down there, and I've got dab. Well, I ain't got just one dab, I've got two. And there they are, look. Two little dabs, real small little pieces. Get them under them. Absolutely identical. Go around them to see where the hooks are. There we go. Absolutely beautiful little fish. So hey, there we go. Beautiful. Just a sort of palm size. And there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Yep, exactly the same. Perfect. But this beach tonight, fire at the moment for me. It just keeps giving me different species, and I've got another one. Into him. And we have got a little tub gurnard. These beautiful tips. Blue tips. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. All splayed out. I wasn't expecting that. And that come on the mackerel. So I'm going to get it away, get it unhooked. Just turn my headlight torch off. Just put my light on. And I'll give you a show what we got. Look at that. Happy days. It is a little ray. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. It looks like a little small-eyed. Anyway, over the moon with that. And that was in super close as well. Super close. So happy days. Over the moon. There we go. Let's have a look, see what he's taking. He's taken the squid and lug. There we go. Right. Well, it's come to a grinding halt. It's not great at all. We can keep freshening the baits up, chucking it out there. Just ain't happening. They're coming back pretty much as they went out. It's completely been dead for the last probably 2.5 hours. So we're going to knock it on the head and come back another day. But I'm happy. We've had a few good fish. We've had a bass. We've had gilt-head bream, a ray, small-eyed, tub gurnard, and dabs. So 5 species. So not too bad, not too shabby of a session, but not the bites that I thought we was going to get with. You know, I thought it was going to be a bit of an action night tonight, but not to be. But we'll leave it at that. Hope you enjoyed a small little session down on the Southbourne beach on the south coast, and we'll see you soon, folks, to the next session.